So good morning woodpeckers, day 2 today, so Tuesday the 23rd. We are now moving on one step, okay, and we're introducing a new idea called the distributive law, okay. So what is the distributive law when we are talking about multiplication? So if we look at this example, 22 multiplied by 6, we will now use the distributive law, okay. Essentially, it means you partition, okay. You partition the large number, the 22, into its tens and into its ones, okay. So I am partitioning 22 into 20 and 2. So now it will become 20 times 6, okay, and 2 times 6, and then I simply add those two answers together and I will get my final answer. Okay, so distributive means you are literally partitioning the larger number. So it could even be 122, and you could still partition that up and still get the answer. Okay, so 20 times 6, okay, you can count 20 times 6 on your fingers, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120. So you can use that, okay, counting in 20s you can do. If you can't, we talked about this on Monday, simplifying this sum, okay? So 20 times 6 can actually be written as 2 times 6, which is 12, and then you move each digit one place to the left because actually it's 10 times less, isn't it? So we need to make that number, that answer, 10 times bigger. So we simply move each number one place to the left, and we spoke about that at length on Monday. Okay, so you can simplify and then you make sure that the answer is moved one place to the left because you are making the answer 10 times bigger. So 10 times smaller when you simplify it, 10 times bigger when you get the final answer. And if you notice, 12 when you move it one place to the left becomes 120. Okay, so it's exactly the same answer. Then 2 times 6 is very easy, it's 12. Make sure you line up your columns and you add up the answer, okay? So 132. So all it means is partition the large number into its tens and its ones and multiply each of those by 6, okay? Or whatever number you need to multiply them, okay? So don't get confused about it, it's really simple. You are simply partitioning into tens and ones, okay? Because we are only using 2 digits and 1 digits. We are not using hundreds today. Okay, we might in the future, but today you are simply looking at that and saying, right, how do I do this? I partition 22 into 20 and 2, and I multiply 20 by 6 to get one answer. I multiply 2 by 6 to get the second answer, and I add those two answers together to get my final answer. The answer is 132, because 20 add 2 is 22, and when you multiply by 6, there's your answer. Okay, so distributive law simply means you partition the 2-digit number into tens, its tens value 20, and its ones value 2, and you multiply each of those by 6. It's really straightforward, really simple. And if you get stuck, remember you can use the simplify rule, where you make it 10 times smaller, and then you make it 10 times bigger. That gives you the answer, 120, 120, because we are moving one place to the left. Okay, keep it simple, keep it structured. Look at the numbers, look at how they're arranged, okay, partition them and then multiply them by the 1-digit number, okay. Have a go at those. Best of luck.